Okay, so many things are going wrong today. Blood splatter on my white walls. I am losing sound, but you guys know how I always tell y'all how much I care for this community with my whole heart and soul. But did you know that I'm gonna be your friend till the very end? Guys, welcome back in. Happy Good Tuesday. I did come with the overalls, okay? It felt only sitting, felt like the only, I think this is actually the only costume that has overalls left in my look. So I'm gonna have to find the next person who would actually be good at this. I know, it was literally like Anna has spilled red. I know. I thought the same thing. I'm sure she's gonna comment something. I'm sure of it. Horizon, welcome back in. Kevin, welcome back in. I see Crate. I saw DC. Well, if you want me to be back on time, I could just stop doing the looks. Is that cool? Are you guys good with that? AJ, welcome back in. Morpheus, I see as well. I don't know what's going on with my sound. Like my sound on my computer is not working. Yesterday it crashed, but I think it's up and running and fine. I recorded this morning and nothing happened. But Howie, welcome back in. Sarcasticalism, welcome back in. Z Sage, welcome in as well. Just started your Alan Wake playthrough and it's so good. Alan Wake is the biggest mystery to me in the best way possible. Like, you have to know that you're not going to understand it completely and you're going to be okay with that, you know? Male Nurse, welcome back in as well. I killed another person. I guess I should have brought the knife, but do you know what I brought back, you guys? I think a lot of you guys haven't even been here long enough to know about the return of this mic. Zook, I feel like this is just a normal outfit you have on in your closet. This is actually not Halloween makeup at all. Sonia, hi, welcome back in as well. Oliver, hi. My hair, I decided to let my hair hate me just as much as my face does. I loved Alan Wake. It's super clunky, but I would stay awake till 3 a.m. playing it. I think for a lot of people, it's that nostalgia factor, but it also is really good. I mean, I think it's the mystery that keeps me going. I have blood on my hands. Boobamon, welcome back in. Yeah, I had to keep the overalls, you guys. All right, I saw Howie. I see Scarlet Fox. Hi. I feel like I haven't seen you in a second. Cold Eon, welcome back in. Have I played with Ginger? Sorry, what do you mean by that? Like, did I give her normal playtime pets today? Also, Candidate, I see Axe is here too. Darpass with the 200 bits. Y'all with a hype train again. Hokey, thank you. Hokey, welcome back in. Thank you for the resub for 2 months in a row as well. Love the name. I say this every time. And Berg with the resub for 4 months in a row. Although I think it kind of looks like a nosebleed because I did like a splatter and that's how it ended up on the wall as well. Federalix, welcome back into. Kevin, thank you for the 300 bits. Yeah, so there is something new in the channel you may or may have not noticed, but we have the same emotes but new-ish. Well, there actually are a couple new ones. Crazy Gas, hi as well. Hungry Polly, Worth Fiendly, I appreciate it. Yeah, did I fall down the stairs? Is this what happens when you fall down the stairs? Look at all these stitches. Do you want to know how I got these stitches? Not Ryan, welcome back in. Hello and bye. Hope you have a good stream. Off to the States tomorrow. TwitchCon US. You probably already had it off. I forgot. Isn't TwitchCon this week? Shady, welcome back in. Who many people are going to TwitchCon US? Orion, hi. Beat-ups. Beat-ups, I did see your comment and I do agree. I didn't even notice that, but you're right. Prey and Unless look very similar, so I'll go back to her. And then I also saw your comment Crate as well, so a lot of them are still being made right now. So these are just the initial ones that I commissioned, and once I saw how much I loved them, I decided to get any of the other ones that you guys have seen of me and my cheeky monkey onesie. London, so all of them, so more are getting remade as well. But for the first time in my life, guys, we ran out of emote slots. I think somebody, oh, Beat-ups asked about the other thing too. I'm gonna actually take my hair out for a second. Beat-ups asked about the what was it? The buns. I just don't have enough slots anymore because of the new ones and also the cat ones and the Halloween ones. So we actually ran out for the first time, I think, in my entire time streaming. Also, Cranky Gopher, welcome back in. Thank you for 3 months, and it's your 3. What the heck? Cranky, Lurky, Turkey, Skyra, welcome back in. Sonic, hi. Yeah, I had to go with my headband. I kind of wanted to, I've had the cheeky monkey onesie emotes for as long as I've been doing this, so I kind of wanted a little bit. Sweet Frankenstein. Yeah, I wanted to kind of like make them, I feel like, more accurate to now. I feel like the Cheeky Monkey onesie was from the early days. Master Da Vinci, thank you for the 500 bits as well. Look, I'm gonna bring Jackablaze back. I am. Guys, don't worry. I'm bringing Jackablaze back and he's gonna stay. Like, some of the looks will stay, but I am trying to get her to do most of them in her style so it's more consistent. Mr. Thinkage, hi. Shady, I saw. Skira, welcome back in again. And Anon with the gifted sub to Skyra and also to Slim Maddie. And Jay, thank you for the follow. I'm so glad to see you're already enjoying the channel. Yanks with the gifted sub to more emotes or Riot. It would be insane. I don't think we'll be having new emotes or like more emote slots for a while, but I can bring you more emotes. I will bring as many as possible. How much? This one was not bad. This took an hour. This one took about an hour. I was trying to get these to be like really deep cuts, you know? And usually the eye makeup just takes the longest because I'm so bad at doing eyeshadow, guys. I never do eyeshadow in my day-to-day look. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like blending. I'm blending. I see Crash, welcome back in. Ran out of emote slots and 7. Wait, BTTV. That's true. I could use BTTV to add more. That is true. But not everybody has it, you know? I know for me, I don't even have it where I can see them. Adam. DC. Bringing back blue knees. I should have added a Chucky one for today. I know. Ryan, welcome back in. Crate, is the emotes updated? No, it is not updated, but those are 2 still of my old artists, so don't worry. Don't worry, I'm gonna update it all. Angry, welcome back in. Christina, I see. Random, what is the most sub points you've ever had? I'm not sure, but I think it was a couple months ago. I think you guys blasted past it a few months ago. Before I forget, I have an idea for a surprise. What do you mean an idea for a surprise? Okay, I'm intrigued. You've got me intrigued. Christina, welcome in. Anon with the gifted sub to Vaughn. I'm trying to think if I have any other updates for you guys. There was something I was going to tell y'all. What was I going to tell you guys? Titan, welcome back in. It is food. It's actually pizza. This is what happens when you have too much pizza, you guys. It's Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday! Castor, I started Liza P yesterday, and it's amazing. Laszlo, I see you. Rare Bandit. What is 7TV? Wait, is 7TV? AJ. Who played it this time? An AJ with the tip.
Just a quick reminder that we all love you and appreciate all the efforts you've made for Spooktober. Hoping this donation brightens your day just like your presence always brightens ours.
AJ, thank you so much for the kind words. Don't do this to me. I spent so much time doing the eyeshadow. Skolander, thank you for the reset for 10 months in a row. AJ, it's Turnip Tuesday. Flenicus, welcome in. AJ, thank you so much. I guess it's the end already. I said I will be your friend until the end, did I not? AJ, thank you so much. Thank you. Skolander with 10 months of continual support. No, I know I give you guys crap, but I love doing these looks for you guys. I love making Spooktober as fun as possible for y'all. I know we might not be doing as many, hold on, I'm gonna do this. I know we might not be doing as many spooky games as I had initially thought, but I think you guys will enjoy Liza P. And I really want to try it. I just feel like I need a challenge. I'd be lying if I said that coming off of something like Mass Effect doesn't leave a little bit of a void in your heart. I feel like from a streaming standpoint, I put so many hours into that, and right now I'm having trouble feeling like I'm enjoying all the games we're playing, but I'm having a hard time feeling like satiated with it because Mass Effect was so emotionally entertaining and I could throw myself into it. In horror games, you can't put yourself so much into it the same way of that. But yes, Sponge, I think we're gonna do Liza P. I think Thursday we'll start with Liza P. And Ice, thank you so much for the resub for 11 months in a row as well. So my idea was we could do Liza P. I also am changing up today. I'm actually gonna change it up today. But Thursday we'll start with Liza P. Not Liza P. I can't remember if you played through Alan Wake yet. On YouTube. I'm doing it on YouTube. Actually, the DLC part 1 just went up 26 minutes ago. Aries, by the way, welcome back in. I'm thinking we do not RE4 today. No, I'm thinking I'm so far behind. Also, Dodo, Vaughn. All right, I'm going to go rapid roll call. Hold on. Ice, welcome back in. Phil, welcome back in. I know, I'm sorry guys, I'm not going to TwitchCon the NA this year. I might look at going to both of them next year because I did have so much fun at the Europe one. I know for a fact I'll be doing Europe again next year, and then I'm going to try to do NA as well. But I hope anybody that is going enjoys it. I might go to PAX East next year. It's always kind of up in the air, but I would love to eventually do the NA one. Yeah, I wish it was in a different city. I think with the United States, it's going to be like, what's up? I think with the United States, it's going to be based off of where it actually is. So I just don't really have a burning desire to go to Vegas at all. Do batteries come with the Chucky doll? Now that's the freaky part, is when there are no batteries and I'm still running. Does this, oh, this is perfect for being called the Energizer Bunny as well. All right, I saw Titan, I saw Christina, Ice, R. Kelly, Arkelly's here, Crate's here, Vibes here. Oh, Robin, welcome back in. B-dubs have said like 6 times. C2, welcome back into. Weak Knees is here, Skull Leader, hi. Rob, hi. Shadow, London, Super Snacks here, Skills is here, Radical. I'll take a Crunch Wrap. I'm definitely getting Taco Bell. I'll go to Taco Bell in this look. I'm hoping that my normal Taco Bell guide is there.
Word around the offices, you've got a fat cock.
I still haven't removed that, have I? I still have not done that. Did I change the hair too? Yes, I did. I got bangs yesterday, guys. I did like orange hair today. I'm just going all out. Also, Crack Daddy, thank you so much for the resub for 33 months in a row as well. It's just, yeah, I did it to the whole thing. Actually, it probably looks better to have it down as like a Chucky doll, I suppose. Jamail, thank you so much for the hydrate, by the way. I do have something special to bring back. I was mentioning Evil Mango. Evil Mango high as well. Okay, hold on. For me, it's 4:30. Okay, hear me out. A lot of you guys will not remember this, but I don't know why it has taken me this long. A lot of you guys know the cow mug, but have you guys been here for the era of cheeked up Michael Myers? I don't know if a lot of people have been here for this. I'm back with the mug. I forgot about it. Look at his little cheeks. Look at that. Tell me it's not the most perfect mug you've ever seen. I forgot what I did with this one. Hold on, I gotta switch the straw around. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. Mr. Myers, okay, somebody needs to clip this to send this to Jess. Why is Sir caked up? Like, what? Jamie, welcome back in. I just feel like I am on the hunt to find the weirdest and craziest mugs, truly. Top 10 things I can't unsee. You're welcome. It's the sculpture smooth. It's okay. I may have permanently stained. Oi, Michael, what is it focusing on? It's focusing on my shirt. I don't know what's up. I'm just on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm in a mood today. Overzealous with the gifted sub to Christina, by the way. Lindsley with the resub for 7 months in a row as well. The shape is shapely. I have ruined my walls. I've ruined my favorite pair of overalls. I don't think this is going to come out. Brookie high. No, I haven't had any brookies. I really haven't. I wish I could say I had. I haven't been into the brookies. I didn't do it. But I am going to go to Trader Joe's. I'm going to go to Trader Joe's tomorrow. And I'm going to get all of the rest of the pumpkin stuff, and we're just going to have a tasting. We're going to try all of the pumpkin treats. So we'll have like a little tasting on stream on Thursday or something. I didn't clean the wall. No, I'm just going to paint over it because you know what? This gives me a perfect excuse to repaint my entire bathroom a year later than when I last painted it. I want a wallpaper. I'm going to put up wallpaper over it. Oh my gosh. I'm going to put up wallpaper so that when the next homeowner has this, they're going to hate the wallpaper. They're going to go to remove it and they're going to be like, think about that. You go to practical jokes on your next owner. Exactly. I'm not even going to paint over it. Oh, Machu, welcome back in. Fonfana, welcome back in. My next victim. Then what I'll do is when I replace, like, I'll like do some tiling or stuff And I'll put the thing, okay, it doesn't want to focus on it. I'll put the hand somewhere like in the closet, like in a, I don't know, like in an attic or something. Oh, this is good. Add more blood to the walls first. The decorating stream drugs. Tell me you're a horrible person without telling me you're a horrible person. Crack Daddy, seriously, thank you so much for 33 months of continual support. Ice with almost an entire year. And I had the hydrate. I did the hydrate. We're joy with the 200 bits as well. Recommend a safety razor next time. A safety razor. This is all because I was shaving my face, truly. I know. Guys, thank you for another hype train as well. And I know I missed so many people. Guys, welcome back in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a great week. I see Evil Mango. 7TV gives you more emote slots for free. It's what we use over Nanas. Wait, what? And it just isn't it the same thing as like BTV, BTV, BB, whatever that thing is, BTTV, that's what it is. I'm so glad I found your videos. Did you come from the YouTube side of things, Christina? Spider Hi, I'm so glad you guys are enjoying that emote. That's my favorite emote out of all of them. It's BTTV. Right. Just start naming out any acronyms, the alphabet soup agencies. Okay, so I saw Skullander as well. Welcome back in, and thank you for the continual support. Spazzy, I'm so far behind. Boobamon's here. Am I your next victim? Who knows? You never know. But I can tell you, we lose at least one person every single stream. Are you going to be the next one? Find out. Old Fence, what's up? Welcome in. McBuzzin, did I change my hair? Yep. I did like spray paint into it, which is why it's going to be really you can tell it looks like dry as all get out. I didn't think it was going to stick at first, honestly, because the last time I used like a red, this time I tried to do like a copper, and I really tried to get my eyebrows to be orange, guys, but they did not want to be orange. They didn't want to do it. Am I going to die? You never know who's next. But wait, well, hold on. We do have 4 people left. Yes, we have 4 people left. So let's find out if we do get another person killed today. And what I was going to tell you guys is it looks like autumn. It feels like an autumn color. So I think I had talked about doing a different Stories Untold with you guys after. That's not good enough. Okay, I have something better for us. Also, Frick, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Do you guys remember a little game that we played like a couple months ago and never finished? Not marbles. Does anybody want to get chased by a chicken with me? Not Starfield. Yes, guys, I think we should finish Chicken Feet. We need to go back and do Chicken Feet after this. So we're going to finish The Devil in Me, and then we're going to go do Chicken Feet, and we're just going to get chased down by chickens. And then if I have extra time as well, because I have a feeling we'll only have about an hour left of this, and then we'll do Chicken Feet, and then if we have more time, we'll do Stories Untold as well. The 2021 smash hit, The Quarry. Gamer Pete, welcome back in. Absolutely not. Send help. I'm at work. I've been here since 7. Is this, how many weeks are we left, Lindsley? I know you're getting towards the end. Stay strong. Is it 3 weeks left? I know you're taking a big break here soon. It's Chicken Tuesday, and then I'll go finish the day with getting a chicken quesadilla. I love the updated modes. I'm glad you guys are enjoying them. So I wanted to do kind of like a hype, instead of a hype train, I wanted a hype jet. So it's a hype jet, but it just doesn't say hype, but I think it's so cute in the little airplane. She did such a great job. So she is currently doing the other ones as well. And yeah, I think my favorite one is the upside down high. It's got to be the best one to me. Yeah, I made myself a DIY chicken quesadilla today. See? You already know. Doesn't have to be. I always do a taco as well, but I'll do a taco and the chicken quesadilla. That quesadilla. Cast of Buns is gone. Do you guys like that one that much? Do you want me to bring it back? I've had multiple people ask about the Cast of Buns. Okay. The Texas Roadhouse rolls. All right. Okay. But I have to kick one to the can. I don't have enough slots, so we got to kick one of the other ones. So what are you thinking? Let me go. Craving some Wingstop right now. You know, I've only tried Wingstop one time in my whole life, and I just wasn't that big of a fan. I love B-dubs, but it's the worst service. Constellation. No, you have not. You have not missed it. I updated and kind of talked to you guys on Monday, but I just need a little bit more time. I'm actively working on basically like a written down review of it, and I want to talk through you guys with that. So no, you have not missed the tier list. I'm hoping to do it soon. And then I also am going to be working next week on the Mass Effect video. And I've been looking at a lot of the Mass Effect videos that you guys have been recommending as well. Texas Roadhouse rolls. Did you never know that's what they are? They're supposed to be the Texas Roadhouse rolls. I don't know what you guys think they are, but y'all. Sponge. Oh, remove. Oh, that isn't. That's not one of those. That's for 10K bits only. So I want to make it. You know what? I'm gonna make it tier 1, but I need to remove a different one. Yeah, I can't remove that. It just wouldn't, like, not everybody could use the buttons. Only if you've done 10,000 bits. I see Richard's here. Alex, thank you for 5 months. Constellation again, thank you for the 1,000 bits. And Anon with the gifted sub to Z-rated, hi. I am not removing that one. Open-ended travel, what's up? Welcome in. Okay, I'm gonna pick one. Hold the line. Maybe I'll make hold the line a bit one. Okay, I'm gonna make hold the line a bit one later, and I'm gonna remove hold the line for now. Okay, you guys? I know, I feel evil. I feel evil for doing it. Oh, am I gonna be able to add the buns? You guys are having me do so many. I think did I permanently delete the buns? I can get it back. I just actually might not be able to bring it back while we're doing this, because I don't know where it is. Oh no. Not the buns. Don't give me that face. We want the buns. Eldo, welcome back in, by the way. And I hope you enjoy the sub and the emotes. And Anon with the gifted sub to Schneip as well. Okay, let me see if I can find it. I can do this. I just have to... My organization skills. Did I organize correctly? We're about to find out. There's so many folders, y'all. I got the Christmas modes. You can do Christmas. The buns have been permanently erased. No, I'll never get rid of that one. Wick, what's up? Welcome back in. I will never get rid of the eyebrows one. That is my all-time favorite emote. It's got to be the best one. There's so many renditions, so many new ones, so many things. I don't know where I would have put it. The buns are old too. That's the thing. The buns predate like the last 2 years, I think. Oh no. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it, you guys. I think I'm going to have to go deep diving later into the not porn folder. I see Halloween. No. Although I do have Ginger. I have Pepe hugging Ginger. We can add that one. Okay, I'm going to hug this for now. This is going to say buns, but it's in lieu of... It's in lieu of the buns for now, okay? Yeah. Not Slytherin. Wait a minute. Okay. There you go. That's going to be in spot of it for now. Yeah. No, what's up? Welcome back in. Hi, Smooth. Hi. How's it going? How does the other guy look? Does this look like a black eye? It does kind of look more like a black eye than anything. All right. Are you guys ready? Jess, wait, what am I doing? Guys, I have Percy pigs to be eating. What am I doing? Did you already finish yours, Jess? Is there a story or reference to the upside down eye? No, it's just one that I really liked. Also, Alphaba, welcome back in as well. And just one more time, all the lurky turkeys, anybody I missed, guys, welcome back in. And I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. Not Slytherin, eh? The Grinch emote. Raven, how's it going? Wait, is the Pepe hugging Ginger, is that not on BTTV? I think it was. I've eaten most of them, but I still have a few piggies left. I want to try the Halloween ones. Do the Halloween ones taste different? All right, let's dive into it, you guys. It's the final Dark Pictures. The buns. I'm Slytherin confirmed. You guys will not make this happen. I need to take the other ones. We need to take the others. Buns was removed. Oh my goodness. I will bring it back for you guys. I'm going to bring it back. I'll get it back for y'all.
A little too far. Cross the line.
I know. Cross the line. A little too far. You have the Christmas one still? It takes an eternity to refresh. Yeah, you gotta refresh to get the next one. Yeah, the buns one. Does it? I guess that wasn't on it. I thought it was for some reason. The pretzel buns. Can't wait for 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Okay, you said 3 weeks to a month. Somewhere in between. Y'all, I'm gonna run and grab my Percy Pigs real quick because I do want to snack on those. And I will be right back, okay? Goosebumps was fire. Did you watch it? Wait, how many people? I saw somebody else had watched it. Somebody else added me in general, and I saw somebody else watched it. I'm so glad to see you guys are enjoying it. I'm telling you, it's amazing. New episode Friday as well. Yeah, I'll be right back. Hold up. My nose is bleeding.
But this mother will do anything to defend her young family.
Fate that my favorite snacks are no B-dubs. Did you Darkstar? Did you even say hi? B-dubs with the 3 gifted subs. Darkstar with 5 gifted subs. Where is my headphones? Y'all. London. Overzealous. Ginge. Ginge with the gifted sub. To Sophie. Should I know this? Should I know this name? Should this sound familiar to me? My hair is hating me right now. It's so sticky. It's sticky. Sophie Foster. I feel like I should know this. You're gonna make it, Lindsley. You will make it. Are you not given breaks? Don't you have to have like 15-minute breaks or something? It's insane. I saw Rob. Okay, guys. Percy Pigs, the best things. I think they're my favorite snack. Although I will say the Trader Joe's gummies have been kind of just as good. I can't say that with confidence. AJ, thank you. I actually do kind of like the hair color. I think if there's anything, I liked the blonde and I like this, but I just don't think I'd ever do it, you know? Never actually fully commit to it. All right, we're eating Percy Pigs. They're like a UK. Are they anywhere internationally? They're UK based. Like gummy. I don't know how to describe it. I don't even know what it tastes like. Has anybody else had them? What would you say it tastes like? You can't beat Percy Pigs. There's 4 per package though? No. There's not. Not like the gummy bears. We're twinning pigs. You would say they taste like pigs. Baz, what's up? Welcome back in. I wouldn't say pigs. I don't know what I would quite say it tastes like. Mithri, what's up? Welcome in. Yes, Chucky cosplay. Is it like raspberry? Gummy bacon? I can't say what they taste like, but they are glorious. Right. Is that concerning that you can't put your finger on what they taste like? Maybe. No artificial flavors. It just says fruit juice. That's a good point. Apple, mandarin, and elderberry is what it says. Apple, mandarin, elderberry, and grape, I think. Oh. Let's get started. Never annoyed me till now. They're just kind of big bites. Now that I know elderberry, you can kind of taste it. Christina, thank you. Yeah, I've been loving doing these looks. And also, one more time, guys, thank you for all the gifted subs, truly. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. All right, real quick, guys, if y'all are new here or popping in, we've had a couple follows, including George Michael. Thank you for the follow as well. And Anon with the gifted sub to Mr. Monkey and also Q2. We are finishing up the last couple episodes or chapters of this game. So far, the only person we have lost is Aaron. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if there's really anything else to recap on. We've gathered a decent amount of collectibles as well. Elderberry is really common for, I think it's really good for your immune system, I want to say. There was a lot of elderberry stuff floating around in Whole Foods during COVID specifically. I remember. Yeah, we've collected a decent amount of things. We've got Jamie right now, and we have a lot of premonitions, but I'm trying not to pay too much mind to the premonitions. And we also got the teaser for next season. We're going to space, y'all. So we could say it's an immune booster, for sure. It helps us in the long run. Jess, did you see this? I don't think you got to see Michael, Sir Michael, caked up on a Tuesday. On a Tuesday. You were doing well so far. Got any of the QTs right? I think so far I've gotten most of them, except for, yeah, I think the only one we missed was actually, it's funny you asked that. The only one we missed so far is Mark when he was opening the door and he fell out the window, or he fell out the door. But then he was fine. There were no consequences for that QTE miss, honestly. Every time I think about elderberry wine from Anne of Green Gables, elderberry wine in I need to go back through and rewatch them. So I'm hosting Thanksgiving at my house this year for my family, and we're gonna watch all of the Lord of the Rings as well. But my dad chimed in and was like, "Oh, well, maybe we could rewatch the Anne of Green Gables," and I was like, "Dad, one does not simply push the Lord of the Rings to the side for Anne of Green Gables." Yeah, we try to. We try to always do like a showing of all of them, whether it's at Christmas time or Thanksgiving or whenever. Who's dead? Blue Train, Aaron's dead. Welcome back in, by the way. Retro, hi. I just had dinner and I don't have any more brookies. Oh, no. Oh, you did. Didn't you say you were baking brookies this morning, though? Unlook, welcome in as well. Yeah, I see Howie. Howie, welcome back in. Extended editions, too. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there any other kind? Please. Okay. Also, Vapory, thanks for the hydrate. We'll watch it after Lord of the Rings, yeah. Next week. After all 48 hours of Lord of the Rings. Hendrix, hi, welcome back in. So get away from Dumet. So these two have survived so far. I think there was a QT I actually missed with her as well. But basically, Dumet is actively, I believe, chasing us. He saw where we fell down, so he definitely knows where we're headed. He's got to know all the escape routes on the island as well. You shall not pass. When I was going apple picking, have you guys ever seen when you apple pick, there's like catchers? Anytime I have a staff of any sort, you must say, you shall not pass. Also, Unlook. Anon, thank you for the gifted sub to Unlook. Well, now you're stuck. I hope you enjoy the sub and the emotes. And thank you, Anon. Thank you so much for all of the gifted subs. The basky on the stick things. Yeah. So when I was with my friends, because y'all know I went apple picking a couple weeks ago with them, they were trying to take like a cute aesthetic picture and I turned around and said, you shall not pass. But they expect this from me now. They know I can't be serious at any point in time. Anon with the gifted sub to Niklaus as well. Niklaus, welcome back in. Fly, you fools. Mm-hmm. Or Avada Kedavra. Mm-hmm. Or Avada Kedavra. Or it's Leviosa. Is it a catcher? Is that what it's called? Oh, Jamie. Jamie? Are you out here being a Coke can? What's going on here? It's like a Zin can. Sponge with the gifted sub to you shall not pass. I'm sure I need to go over there first. I see a boat. Right. Davies is set to return to Middle-earth when The Lord of the Rings Returns to Moria releases. I saw that. Isn't that coming out in the next 2 weeks? Return to Moria? Oh, is it, chum? It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Sa. Stop it, Ron. Don't we have enough Lord of the Rings already? Great. Are you trying to get your mouth washed out with soap? There is no such thing as too much Lord of the Rings. Okay. Actually, that's not true. The TV show could be said for that. Oh, pick it back up. Or Gollum could be said for that. I have not played Hogwarts yet. I haven't. What's going on the back burner? Class C. Endorsements none. Restrictions none.
Francis
Morello. Wait. Francis was not... Francis... Was he a... I don't see if he's a donor or not. Damn, Francis isn't even a organ donor. Yikes. You take that back? Which thing? Inferno. That looks like a roller coaster. Thanks for the day out, Uncle Francis. That must have been one of the kids. She'll need to bring the Slytherin poncho back out. It's not even a poncho! What the hell? It's not even a poncho, you guys. Dark Pass timing crate out. Orion, I'm just bantering. Looks kind of nice at night, you know? It'd be so romantic if Aaron were... Oh, wait. A scrap of clothing, I'm assuming? Is that a castle? Is that the house? That is the home. Wait a minute. I thought we came from that... Hold up. I thought we came from that direction. I can't wait to play the game, AJ. I really can't. It would be awesome. I don't know if that's like a YouTube or a stream game. I'm so excited. Saturday is the next playthrough on YouTube. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. Hello. Hello, thanks for the follow. Welcome in, by the way. And Master Nerd, thank you. Hello. How am I supposed to walk faster? No, Raj, you're not... No, Raj. No. Zorak, hi, how's it going? Where have you been?
Getting outside.
Oh, you got the inside secrets? You'll find organs anyway. Natty, hi.
It's a forest. It could be anything.
This is a fight with Ginger. This is what it looks like after Fable. Y'all remember the bangle? This is pretty accurate. Oh, come on. A creepy shack.
Not freak me out any more than I already am.
I'm not going there. No, sir. No, sir. Porpoise, welcome back in. It's definitely not one of the stronger ones, but it's not bad. Yeah, Ken, I welcome back
Charlie's
in.
left nut to be in Topeka right about now.
I feel like you can't speak for somebody else's nuts. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about that one. Can of oil. Yeah, Jamie made it out. Is that surprising? Oh, sarcasm. Did you think that I killed Jamie with the wall kind of closing in on her? And also Anon with the gifted sub to Raphael, to Master Nerd, and Floppy with the gifted sub to the channel and community. Floppy, thank you as well. Y'all, that's a lot of wood. There's a joke in there. Oh, look at the rattan chair. They're coming back in style. Strong bones. Oh, this is so creepy. I don't think we should just go breaking and entering, spooky house or not. Oh no. The dog. There's a rat. I think the dog might be eating the rat. I think we shouldn't go in there, but I think we have to go in there. But now I know that the dog is potentially going to jump out at us. That was probably an HR complaint. That was probably, I'll take that one. Klaus with the reset for 22 months in our almost 2 years. All right. Thank you. What the heck?
Like
a doge.
whimpering. Is that...
Probably jump scare. Oh, is he injured? He's scared of something else. Oh no, okay, I don't think I can let him out. Oh no. Hide. Just hide. Practical. I'm hiding first, right? Or am I taking the dog? Am I taking the dog with me? It's way creepier than watching when you're listening to it and editing, Randy. He has the axe. So how is he moving between? There's two of them. There has to be two of them, you guys. How could the other one be in the other shack all the way by Mike and what's his name? And then also have one here still with the axe. There's two. And also, why would I risk this with the dog? Just let the dog run at him. That's gotta be his dog. Humans are fine, but the dog better not die. Do I kill the dog to silence him? No. Wait, that's probably not what she's thinking at all, right? I'm not gonna do it. How many of you guys killed the dog? I know, I'm gonna get killed, but whatever. But Kate's hiding. Kate can help us. Nice. Kate. Yes, the dog's attacking him now. Oh no. See, the dog's on our side now. It's okay, we got this. How many of you guys killed the dog? Get off the path. Hide. It's true. No, this is two. This is such a bad hiding spot. Did you, Nick? You saw it? No one you saw did it. You did, Ken? I wonder what happens if you kill the dog. Monaco, welcome back in. You survived when you did? I could still survive right now. Clever girl. We're trying to meet up. Okay, we can potentially meet them at the lighthouse. But we survived anyway. I know, after I said he's the Phantom of the Opera, I can't take him serious anymore. He's just running around.
We need to find a way in.
Sing for me.
What if they didn't make it? One thing at a time.
The devs know how many players wouldn't kill the dog. I think what they weren't accounting is how many players kill the dog. Realistically, situation, would I kill the dog? I don't think I could have the strength to do it. How? Yes, we dress up all month long. I'm a known dog killer in games. Last of Us intensifies. Would Ginger kill the dog? Ginger couldn't even kill a fly. Like, she actively won't even eat a spider that I place right in front of her. But then somehow she... See... You know what I mean? Like, this isn't even... Okay. This is... It's just too dark. You can't see anything. Maybe if I didn't have as many lights on in my room, it would be easier to see too. Yeah, childish. Aaron died. Alright, I can't jump up here. What is going... Where am I? Where are you? Try Wolfenstein? You know, there was a time that I tried that. Wait, the dogs were the first to go in FF7 Remake? Okay. You're not wrong. That's how we're gonna get out, right? Or maybe that's just a light source to show us somewhere else we need to go. Oh, there's another room. Oh my... Is this serious? What? Okay. There's not even another... Okay, I think I'm going this... Wait, did I come from this direction? Can y'all see any more than I can? This is obnoxious. I told you guys, this is the obnoxious... Did you say Game of Thrones darkness? I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I do have, like, lights on for stream purposes. But if you guys can't see anything either, then it's not just me. He doesn't even have flash. This is literally Mass Effect Mako all over again. The fact that none of you guys spoiled this for me. The fact that nobody spoiled... I'm sitting here like, this is so obnoxious. They didn't even give him a flashlight. Not that it's that much better, but still. I'm gonna be honest. In my head, I thought that it was the flash part to my camera. So I didn't think that I could... I thought that was what... Huh. I can't quite talk through what was going on in my head and why it took me this long. Zenbound, thank you for 2 months and welcome back in. Yeah, it took me this long. It's fine. You know what? Strengths and weaknesses, y'all. Strengths and weaknesses. Sometimes I have more weaknesses, but that's fine. I'm making excuses. Oh. Okay, I can't get out that way. It still is obnoxious dark, though. I'm standing by my statement. Still is obnoxious. I know, it's also a red flash. Well, it's because I think... Is it not a camera part? Oh my gosh. I'm not even sure if the light really helps you guys. Oh, here we go. I found it. The whoops emote will come in handy. I need to stop. Not today. Not Slytherin. I think it's the camera. It's got to be a piece of the camera. Yeah, I think so. Oops. Dropped my bow. I know, Jason. Evidence.
Sorry, I annoyed
address.
you with my friendship.
Sorry. What's your
At
favorite?
0600 hours, I, Officer Frank Hooper, discovered that one or multiple
Frank
individuals
Cooper.
had gained unauthorized access to the evidence room at 1612 West State Street. Among the missing items were assets recovered from the apartment of former FBI agent Hector Monday, including books, clothes,
Names
notes,
of victims.
surgical tools, and dental equipment.
He wanted to be a dentist.
We are currently running with the theory that this was the direct result of souvenir hunters looking for a piece of memorabilia from the case. End of report.
It's Chucky. Yeah. Killbot, welcome back in. I actually only recently watched the Chuckies, including the TV series, which was actually really good. No, Speedy, I've actually had this cup longer than the cow mug. Well, that's not true. I've had the cow mug longer, but I used to use this one, and then the cow mug became... Poor keyboard. Became a fan favorite, so then I started using that one more. We saw Souvenir Hunters. Yeah, that's come up before. Yeah. Leonard Kempt. Benjamin. William Baldwin. Charles. Howard. Banton. Richard. Richard Belknap. We know that name. That's the guy who originally was trying to get the hotel up and running. Please, no blood on the keyboard. Alex G, hi. Grantham Demet. So Grantham, yeah. And then Grantham. Yeah, the TV series is actually pretty good. I don't know if more seasons are out. I didn't know about Chucky when I was younger as a kid, so I wasn't really terrified by it. But looking at it as an adult, I honestly feel like the way that they've done Slappy is better than how they did Chucky, like in movement and like terrifyingness. That's another artist card. I thought that was like 5. I thought there were 5 of these to collect. Ken, you said you're living under. Yeah, business card found. 2 out of 5. I've probably missed about 2 other ones then. Still don't think I've watched the original. Grew up with the movies. There's a lot of them, more than I feel like there should be. There is a Chucky season 2 coming out. Unkinder, by the way, hi. Child's Play came out in 1988. Yeah, see, I wasn't really allowed to watch scary stuff growing up. My parents still don't like scary stuff. They could probably do something like Goosebumps, like this new Goosebumps show, but anything more than that, and they'd like check out, which is fine. Science and medicine.
Hector Whalon, London.
There was an old trailer of it. Was that a play on like Psycho Slippy almost? This is to certify that Hector Wayland Monday has been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Silver Spring University of Science and Medicine. Wouldn't he have had to go to... Wouldn't he have been at Langley at some point in time for his FBI training? Ender High and also Vibe. When I was a kid, I absolutely was completely terrified. Oh, absolutely. I feel like I always hear how siblings too like play on that and they'd like get a Chucky doll or act like it. My siblings would always try to scare me, but I can't even remember how nowadays. Like not with horror stuff. I think they'd just cut the heads off of my Barbies.
Mr. Dumas, I want my team
Dead.
I'll get them to you this weekend.
Isn't that Charlie?
Just do it.
That is Charlie. He knew.
I never said any of that shit.
No. Oh, you can easily. You
I'm
can.
certainly grateful to you, Mr. Dumas. I want my team.
Ah, he's just piecing it together. Quantico. Langley is CIA.
Let's do it.
I'm such an idiot. I wanted this to work so much, I just accepted everything he said. He recut it.
Not a bad job either. It's convincing.
It
Why would
actually
he frame me?
incredibly convincing.
Is he going to try and pin this shit on me?
Are there 3 seasons? I thought somebody said only season 2 was just about to come out. So Bearing's updated. Okay. Complicit. Yeah, so he's actually, the killer is incredibly intelligent, and especially when it comes to like serial killers, I feel like they often are. Like, and I think that's what makes them dangerous, is it's easy to underestimate how smart they can be, especially in this case. But I still am kind of leaning towards there's 2 of them. I still feel like there's got to be 2. Quantico. Okay. There's 3 seasons. Okay, saw that. Speaking of Goosebumps, I'm on episode 3 right now and you're enjoying it. I was actually really curious to see how you're liking it because I do feel like you're a horror buff. Isn't it a little bit scarier than you were expecting? But it's not horrifying. But I've had a couple jump scares so far in it. I'm glad to see you guys are enjoying it. I was so excited when they approached me for that opportunity. It was perfect for the book club too. Also, Arendelle, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. All right, this one's locked. Wanted a brother to play with so much. Oh yeah, my brothers did not want a little sister. Are you kidding me? And it didn't help me because I got mostly like their hand-me-downs, like clothes and all for the most part. A bobber for a boat key. He knows he intentionally put this here. I wonder if there's gas in it. I've heard before those. It was on the verge of insanity. It's like a tipping scale. Well, that's what I remember when I was like, Genius. Oh no, that was actually in reference to something else that I'm recording. But yeah, when Genius teeters on madness too, how quickly it can.
Looks like there may be another boat on the island.
Arendelle, can you also let me know how to pronounce it? But thank you so much, and I'm glad to see you're enjoying the channel, and thanks for sharing and verifying. There's something else that's premonition. No, that looks like the old Mark and Jennifer Edwards, some of the first people here. Or was this Gilligan's Island? Ken, how's it going? Ken, have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging around. Man, these walls. I thought it looked like the farmer painting. Yeah, someone's a farmer painting fan. It just makes me think of Rocky Horror Picture Show, though. Janet. This is something different. A radial. A radial. A radial? Is it a radial? A radial. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that. Might go with rad. Look at Tesla. The dude was a genius, but also in love with a pigeon. Wait, okay, I did not know about this. Hold on, I have not looked into. Wait, what? What? Also, Brogue, welcome back in. Thank you. Yeah, we do different looks every stream. Alex, have a good one. Yes, it is Taco Tuesday. Absolutely. The American Gothic. It's actually such an interesting piece, too. July 7th, 1965. Clarence. I thought I should write you with the news as you haven't been to see me in 6 months. You have a son. What? What did she say? I gave birth a few weeks ago and I need you back here. I can't do this alone. My parents are helping out, but they're both very old now. Come home, Clarence, please. El Mundy. Basilius, welcome back in. And Aquila. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Clarice. Mundy's mother. The FBI agent's mother, right? Let me go over here. Secrets. To the secrets. A letter sent to Hector Mundy's father, yes, which was returned. Hector never knew his father. Lucinda raised Hector as a single parent. Okay. Well, there you go. There's some good pieces there. I actually like the frame of this bed. I feel like we could repurpose it. Also, if you notice that there's a lot of fireplaces in almost every single room, I think that's really unique. It's a lot of firewood. It explains outside, out back. Tara, hi. Is this what's making the noise? So I'm not gonna lie, ever since, was it Insidious when Bathsheba or whatever is on top of the wardrobe? I talk about this all the time with you guys, but I cannot do wardrobes anymore. Sinister? Sinister's horrifying. There was a second one too that was really bad. Night Tree High.
Oh! Son of a bitch.
Dang it!
Dog,
I've been cat. The cat got my tongue.
Yeah, just a stupid cat.
Oh. What was it even doing in there in the first place? Why? I'm glad I don't have a heart rate monitor on right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Fall of the House of Usher. Era, yeah, I'm gonna go with Rad if you're cool with that. Yeah, Rad, I was actually just looking at that on Netflix, but I got kicked off of my dad's account. Wasn't I talking about that? It's doing this weird thing where it allows me to, but then every once in a while it won't. But then if I wait a week, I'll be able to use it again. I think it thinks he's traveling, maybe? So I'm just gonna wait till it's my week again and then I'm gonna binge it. Are you sure it's not just your dad? No, he's fine with it. No, it's not. I know it's not him doing anything different. All right, we're joining up here. Look at the banisters. Oh, run. Look at the bed. Seriously though, I mean, I think it's because, first of all, horror games have not gotten with the times. Well, games in general. All these games acting like homes are still made with all this like really nice quality wood. Half this stuff is LVP these days. What is going on here? The flooring. I would love my home to have this many real wood accents. Anna, you can use Anna's Netflix. Oh, I don't think it will get suspicious by the entirely different, the whole different country code. Absolutely. Anna, have you seen Chucky, Anna? 8-Bitter, welcome back in as well. Can we even see outside? It's just you don't see this good quality wood anymore. I mean, look at this. This has stood the test of time, too. Where have all the termites gone? Where have all the Okay, climb. Use a VPN. Oh, who for that? My mom says her account works. On the TV. Your account or hers? I'm not sharing my password. Psych. I think I already know your password to things. How often do you guys talk with your best friend? We were having this conversation today. Is it unusual to talk to your best friend on like a daily basis? I want to move in. You could seriously refurbish this. It's actually Race U 6969. Race U 69 raw science. You do the same, Frostwolf. Okay. Group chat, so it's pretty much every day. Ah, the quality group chat. Jess, Anna, and I are in a group chat, but I don't respond very much, so it's really just Anna and Jess having another private conversation, and I'm just a fly on the wall. I'm just so bad at responding. You respond twice a year? I think we can just move it side to side. I set my account up on our TV a long time ago. Yeah, and I thought, so it just blocked it right now. I think they said they were cracking down on it, that's why. I need to turn the power back on. I always watch you while I'm FaceTiming my friends. Are you FaceTiming Virgo right now?
No way.
Oh, snap, crackle, pop. All right. Look at the little shrimp shack down there. I talk to my best friends in my dreams. But it turns out we just fell asleep in a Discord call. Oh, I have fallen asleep in many a Discord calls. Me falling asleep in calls? Absolutely not.
Don't look down.
Shocker.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
I love how they like at least rendered in a few trees in the background. Not to make it so suspicious. Hold on. Oh, wait. Am I having an actual bloody nose? Hold on, guys. I might be having a real bloody nose. This is my new second favorite. Wait, do you guys want me to keep that one? I just randomly found that in my, when I was trying to give you guys one. Have you never seen that before, Anna? There it is.
Tampering with this seal is a federal offense.
I think it's just the fake blood. But it... I think Vert made that one. Vert makes a lot of... Oh! That's what I thought, Sarcasta. Yeah, I thought that. I think they said that they were going to increase the lockdown on it. Because it was a long time. They always said it. They were like, oh, we're going to kick people off this time. And then they never would. Am I sure it's fake blood? I mean, you never know. With me? Anna, go look at image sharing right now in the Discord, by the way. You will be really happy. It was as if your ghost was present. The damn giraffe, Bert. It's still the cutest one. I kind of want to keep it all year round, but I'm not going to. I love that one so much.
Ow!
Disney Plus is doing the same soon. Thankfully, I was sharing it with my brother and then he kicked me off too. But now I have my own Disney Plus. Wow, I think that would be way brighter than that. Yeah.
Fuck yes! Woo!
I have been playing so many games with lighthouses. I want to count. I actually want to do this. I want to count how many different games have a lighthouse in it. I'm going to keep a running tab. Games with lighthouses. There's always a lighthouse. Always a man. Always a man, always a lighthouse. Oh, West Virginia. The lighthouse. I don't think I've seen the lighthouse. He's following them. No! See, there's two. There are two. That confirms that there's two because they just missed him and that guy could not have possibly gotten here before. So there are confirmed two killers. But if there's two killers, then who would it be? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, when I was trying to red splatter over here, it was not good. Start collecting the DVDs. You can now transfer or like, I think you can now move them to be like digital now. Like convert them of some sort. There's always a lighthouse. There's always a man. There's always a city. if there were two, I'm still leaning towards. Do you say photographer? I'm still leaning towards somebody interviewed and was spending time watching Mundy. It can't be Mundy because Mundy is the one. No. Wait, the real serial killer. It is Mundy. One of them is Mundy. So one of them. Oh wait, is Mundy dead? Was it Mundy that's sitting across with the cigarette? And if it's between Special Agent Mundy and Mandy Sherman. Mandy Sherman is the one that was arrested in 1997. And I think it's okay, so I think it's Mundy's burned body. It's the butcher, Belknap. But we saw Belknap got murdered. But what would Belknap's connection be? It's always somebody who's connected to one of the people that is connected to H.H. Holmes. So like H.H. Holmes happened, then the butcher, I think, had this devil in him. And then Mundy was on the case for that. So then it kind of almost like, look at it, think of it as like an infection. So then it infected Mundy. But then who was... It was Beast of Arkansas. I'm gonna think it's a group of new recruits. Okay, we saw the new recruits. It could be somebody else in his... Maybe somebody else. Hector Mundy joined the FBI Behavioral Science Unit. Quintuple I. An article cut from a local newspaper. Manny Sherman's corpse was stolen from its grave. So I think that Monday's still alive. It's got to be Monday because I think we even saw that he escaped or something happened. So it's one of them is Monday. Manny Sherman's body was the one with the cigarette that we thought for a second was Charlie. And then it's got to also be, I think, and it has to be Monday because he has the credentials as well. He's got the degree in technology and science. He's got the technical skills too. We saw he had like interest in dentistry, other things. Wednesday killed Monday with the candlestick in the library. I wish we could do Clue. I wish, oh my goodness. Tabletop gaming Clue. Also, Mac, thanks for the follow and welcome in. Morello Sherman, a writing journal containing an early draft of the... Okay, so we know the Morellos, but I don't think it's another Morello killing. I could have sworn there was somebody... I'm gonna find it. I think it was this one. Article cut. I thought. FBI memo. Yes. Wait, Hector Mundy was assigned to the case of a potential serial killer in Chicago. Hector Mundy was suspected of being the Chicago killer. He was assigned to the case of a potential serial killer. What if he joined up with the potential serial killer that was in Chicago? Who was... Which guy? The Chicago killer. Wait. Police later confirmed that Hector Mundy was the Chicago killer. But then how is he... Oh, okay. So he was assigned the case of himself. There was another person. I thought there was another person. There was a concern about his mental state as he had become obsessed with the killer that he was investigating. Hector was investigating the Chicago killer at this time. Police badge, we knew that. I want to be able to try to guess this before. Clue is awesome. Also, Hawkeye. I've seen Clue movie like 10 times. It's always a Prime Video. Are you talking about the one with Maggie Smith? Are you talking about the really old Clue movie? I guess there probably hasn't been a newer one, has there? Monday was found dead. Police confirmed that he was the shoeshine killer. Because of the successful capture of the Beast of Arkansas, Hector Mundy was assigned to a new case investigating the potential serial killer in Chicago. But he was the shoeshine killer. Yeah, isn't that the Tim Curry Clue? The one with Maggie Smith? I think it is. The really old one. One victim. This was the crime scene of murder. Okay. I really thought that we saw between Manny Sherman and Mundy. Maybe I didn't actually see that. Asking someone to not make an audio recording when visiting their mother. I'm a little bit lost with this one, you guys. Writing journal of the Morellos. The Morellos are important, but I think that they were getting killed. Then he was writing about H.H. Holmes. Print out email conversation about Morello inviting them. Then you also, I'm trying to think of the other names. Sartorial High. You don't think she's in it? When did the movie come out? I think I'm thinking of one that came out in like the 70s, 80s. They killed Mrs. White off the board game. Wait, they killed her? Wait, which one was that? I don't even remember. Oh, animatronic woman. Okay, I'm at a loss, but I do think there's 2 killers. I'm convinced there's 2 killers. 1985. 1985 version. And Chris, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Unless Mundy faked his death. Mundy could have possibly faked his death.
Jesus.
Rotting. Oh, yeah. Wait, that's the animatronic grandmother.
Are you early for a change?
Yes, his mother. Yeah, remember we saw her and we thought she was real, but it's really she's animatronic. Oh, guts and stuff. Anybody interested? Is that what we were looking at? What? You know, earlier in the game I was playing, I was looking at what was on the grill. There was a grill, and they just had bare-boned fish, like nothing. It wasn't filleted or anything. It was just straight up fish just grilling, not deboned or anything. Can you smell it? Why did it take me over here? Recovered January 28th. Do you think the movie Murder by Death? Maybe Murder by Death? Now I'm gonna have to look it up. Are you sure? Can you look up her on IMDb and see if she's ever been in a Clue? Because Dear Mr. Mundy, I'm writing to inform you of an issue with plot R357, P12-4. As the right of internment is in your name, it is my duty to inform you of the recent incident at this burial plot. A patch of soil has been disturbed, and the headstone was moved from its base. I understand that this was the grave of your late mother, Lucinda Mundy. Therefore, I appreciate that this news may be distressing. Unfortunately, on rare occasions, local wildlife can cause such disturbances, and we suspect that this is the case in this instance. As a matter of public safety, it is our duty to ensure the maintenance of our plots is very high standard, and we have swiftly corrected the disturbance. There has been no permanent damage. Jeffrey Gray, Chief Caretaker. So now we know that Monday was raised by his mother. His father was out of the picture, did not come back to help. What was his father's last name? There was actually, this is going to be important, I think. The lady that plays Mrs. Peacock. Which was the lady that plays? I'm going to go look it up after this. Also, Doctor, thank you so much for the resub for 4 months in a row. I moved to another country. Whoa, wait, that's so cool. Is that exciting? Are you loving it? You don't have to share any details, but that sounds actually like a really fun change of pace. And ×2. 2 times, not ×2. 2 times finest. Thank you for a half a year of continual support. Thanks for bringing back my childhood nightmares. I'm your friend till the end. What do you mean? What do you mean? Your favorite friend until the very end. Eileen Brennan. I'd have to see what she looks like. Not by name alone. Imagine missing the first piece of information. So I want to see the father. I believe the father's down here. Hold on. Writing. We're looking for a scrap of paper. No. I think it was actually over here. The father was... Well, you know what? We might have not even known who the father was. The father might have been... Oh. It's down here somewhere. Classy. I'm digging the sweater and the scars. I'm guessing you probably didn't have any trouble finding the outfit in your size, being 4'11" and all. Looks good. All right, classy. Thank you for the 200 bits and the flame. Here we go. A letter sent to Hector Mundy's father, but we don't know Clarence. Gimp, welcome back in, and also Apex Explorer, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I'm the size of a doll. All right, Classy will not be making an appearance on next stream. Could be Clarence. I'm leaning towards the father. Why are all of these boarded up? That's so creepy. I'm wearing Velcro shoes. Joke's on you. I finally gave in to the Birkenstock trend. Oh. I finally got a pair of Birks and I love them. I forgot how nice it is to not have shoes that you have to tie. Truly, it's freeing. Okay. This is not good. Wow.
What the fuck is this?
How do they stay preserved so well? The boy who loved.
You're a selfish monster.
Scary
Always
stories.
have been.
Hey. Hey. Who are you?
You know she's not gonna answer. By Helen Blake. It is very Norman Bates. It is so Norman Bates. The boy who loved. The boy who lived. Come to die. Yes, come to cry. The boy who loved. Come to cry. The lonely boy loved reading scary stories. Wow. He read scary stories all day and all night. Oh, wow. He lived he lived with his mother, but she was very strict. Stop reading that book. The boy was sick of being told what to do. It's not fair. It must have been grandmother. No, it was aunt. Oh, he lived with his aunt. Dang, you can't just rewrite a book like that. Disrespectful. Embalming fluid, you think that would keep the skin preserved like that? The book gave him an idea. Revenge. The boy sneaked through the house. Hee hee. Oh my goodness, look at his face. He definitely put on the mask from Goosebumps, for sure. He jumped and shouted and frightened his mother. He loved scary stories. I think there was one more page. Hold on, no! There was one more page. Oh! Dang it.
Always right to your
Or maybe that
favorite page.
always right too.
Predictable little shit.
This must have been
I know
why.
you.
This must have been why he would get complaints, because he was like antagonizing his mother almost when she was in the home and recording it. No, I've not been to Bordeaux. Oh my goodness, I'm sure. Says Anna. Okay. Says you. All right, let's get out of here. He's probably up in the top. I think I saw most of it. I think we're good because it did say secret unlocked, right? You can't just go trying to explore like that. Premonition. Not premonition. Dun, 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 dun. It was 30 degrees. 86 is a little too hot still. I like a nice like 68. I put a little narrator voice on with it. I get into my reading mood. Ah, look at this rug. That's the most disappointing part of all of it. All these nice rugs and nobody's taking care of them. Bordeaux wine sauce with steak. Classy, what's for dinner today? What elaborate creation? Tough cookie high. Oh. We met up with them though.
God. Have you seen Mark?
He's all right. He's trying to get that bloody light going.
He's not all right. He's not all right.
Please tell me you can hear me.
I don't think he's gonna be alive. Can we even help that death? So we beat him up, but he didn't kill him?
Mark. I thought I lost you.
4-on-1, that's what I'm talking about. 4-on-1, 4-on-1. Like, what is he do? Cat Dad, welcome back in. How fancy can Classy make tacos? Don't even start with him. No witches. Throw the mom down. Throw the mom down. Piss him off. No, fly, you fools. Also, how did he get down from, first of all, why did the guy not kill him? Second of all, did we just not get the explanation? He was right behind him and you're telling me that the guy didn't just hit him with the axe? He let him climb down from the lighthouse and end up there. I'm sorry, but there are some major plot holes as to like, it's like just convenient to have him show up down there It makes no sense. He's so willing to kill others at any point in time, whenever he can. I mean, I know that he likes the chase. I think he does. And that is the one with the axe, so there is only one. But once again, I don't think he could have gotten there fast enough. Wait, was there a second one? Did I miss it? There's multiple premonitions here, so I need to be really mindful of this dock. For that moment, I would have all ganged up on him. First of all, why do they not have weapons at this point? I don't care what it is. Saucepan, frying pan, I don't care. Grab something that you can schwack somebody up the head with. You don't need state police. So the guy did send police back. Okay, this is getting interesting. Anon, thank you for the gifted sub to Jaroon.
What the hell? Oh.
Hands where I can see them, all of you.
We are not the... No! How did he go after and kill them? I mean, I remember we saw the guy in the coat come back, but he must have gotten in a boat and found them on the ferry? The little girl and the father?
He killed them.
No talking. I said, hands where I can
Victor,
see them.
Thank God you're here. You have to help us.
Until I know what's happening here, no one moves.
Sir? Sir? Sir, the boat?
The boat.
Seriously, lady?
How did he not hear that? I know. Also, if they didn't escape, then why is a... If they... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. The grass cutter is here today. If they didn't escape, then how is a police officer here? Why is a police officer here, you know? What? Oh! The gun goes off.
Christ.
But there's... Oh! Oh! What was that? The gun?
Let's go.
This is gonna be... Run. No, authoritative, get the gun. He
Grab
might
the
die.
gun.
I don't know about the premonition. No. No. Oh, run! Smoke grenade? What is it? Flashbang? Is it the same guy that plays Salim? Okay, but we did. That's fine. We at least got a... Oh, is it pepper spray?
Come on.
Me just thinking cops are rocking a flashbang on their hip.
This way. That should work.
It looks like a canister. The pepper spray that I have is like a little guy.
Oh, it's not working.
Oh, come on, you guys. There's no way that there's... Oh,
there.
No. I don't know where Jamie is. Did Jamie get separated from the group? Oh, the dog! Come on, boy!
Hey, Connie. Good to see you,
Oh,
boy.
yeah, we know his name.
Come on.
Open-ended. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Could be bear mace. Y'all. Okay.
Just work.
Pepper spray!
Go!
Pepper spray! He's gonna hit the engine. Okay, Jamie's there. So then we're good. Everybody's here. Except there might be another boat. Rian. Thank you for the 4 months of continual support. That's not it. It can't be the end. There were like 10 other premonitions that didn't happen. Everybody's here except for Erin. All right, R.I.P. Erin. Still. She died in the first act. It's easy to forget.
We made it. Thank God it's over.
Not all of us.
And Jenkins. He attached to the boat somehow. Yep. So convenient for the plot. So not practical. or realistic at all, but that's fine. Do you know how fast we were going? Connie! Connie, no! Can you swim? Charlie! Charlie! It's going for the rocks. We all need to jump out. Everybody jump out. Nice. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Did we all see the bald spot? Jump. Oh! Mark! Kate! Mark. Okay, we're back to being Mark. Got it. Nice. Yeah, how you like that? The mask is highly durable. Mundy. Oh, he put it back on, really? Oh. Wait, that was touching water in it. Okay. Oh. I think I forgot to do another bee. I forgot to do another bee. Kate! Kate! Attack. No! Okay, we might have helped. We might have helped save him, though. Mark, don't be worthless. Mark, no! Mark, no! Mark! Kate! Pufferfish! Flashbang! Flashbang out! Wait, pepper spray out! Pepper spray out! Down to the depths with him! Oh! We gotta jump out. I thought we were a lot closer to the rocks. I'm kind of surprised that we didn't crash earlier. Oh. The problem is, I don't want him to get ripped apart though, because I do want to see who it is. Ugh. We might not be able to place an ID on that one. Jump ship? Four made it out. And there was only one person, but I really thought there were two. To Davy Jones's locker. Oh gosh. There's so many issues that I had with this one. Anon, thank you for the gift of sub to Forgo and also to Rita.
If that song doesn't put a smile on your face, I don't know what will. We have a non-stop block of your favorite classic rock.
No, the dog should be fine.
No damn commercials.
The late night truck driver.
Oh.
Who accidentally runs somebody over.
Shit!
Oh! Almost got flattened. Imagine surviving all of that just to get killed.
And there they were, just in the middle of the flipping
by a
road,
truck driver.
waving their hands and arms like a bunch of crazies.
And where you coming in from?
Fort Wayne. Been driving since
100% death run.
Early start.
Well, I was trying to get into the port by 8.
The dog survived.
Probably not gonna make.
The dog made it to the mainland. Man, R.I.P. Aaron. But the dog survived, so it's technically 5. We actually picked up a straggler.
I'd say likely not.
Five out
You
of
know
5
what?
survived.
I think I'm gonna see about that studio in Brooklyn. See if I can make it work.
Yeah. Yeah.
After this, starting over feels like a good idea.
Yeah.
Even trade.
Just promise me you'll tell me how it goes.
Only if you promise to keep giving me unsolicited advice.
Count on it.
Yeah. Oh, her jeans ripped. Or have they always been ripped? Okay, so it was Monday. We confirmed it was Monday. I kept thinking, then how did we see his body dead? He must have faked his death. Yeah, I did Aaron dirty. I actually am really intrigued to know if I would have kept
Need a
5
smoke,
alive.
buddy?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, you know what? I'm trying to quit.
I was gonna say, after being locked in that, I don't think I ever want a lighter or to be near a candle, a flame. We'll never know. I wonder if it gets harder though to keep Erin alive in that situation too. I didn't see any. We did see a premonition of her at the docks. Actually, yeah, we did. Take you on a few of those trips to drive cross country. I've done 1 cross country road trip with my dad. His body was burned. Oh, but only knew because of dental. I thought that was that his specifically? It's hard not to attack when someone offers you your inhaler, and yeah. It was the killer. I was going into fight or flight, and fight was my instinct. It must have been because his body partially burned. Come on, tell me you're happy with me, Dad. Come on, tell me you're proud. Let's be honest. You're pretty Oh, they're playing Lacrimosa. The collector. The collector. Grantham. There we go. The penmanship is brilliant. Sarah. Aaron was useless, to be fair. Oh, I want to know who you kept alive. End of season 1. I hope they keep him though for season 2. I'd be really sad if they didn't. Somebody's at the door. Oh.
Oh, you're here.
What was that?
All good things must come to an end. But how good was the end for our crew?
Actually, pretty good.
Most of them survived, but sadly, there was someone who didn't.
Can't win them all.
So, rest in peace. Erin. The new girl surprised everyone with her courage, but now she's gone to the great audio suite in the sky. What about those who survived?
To the
Has
spirit
the
in the
experience
sky.
changed them?
Gonna go.
Kate had a secret. She was traumatized by something that happened a long time ago.
We did run into
but
that. I
she
do remember
faced
that.
the thing she was most afraid of in the whole world and survived. Jamie learned that she had to trust other people and work with them.
And she also was going to sacrifice herself
Mark
for
had to stop waiting
somebody
for
she didn't even
people
really
to
like.
tell him what to do. He had to make his own way in the world. And Charlie finally understood that leadership is more than ordering the team around.
Okay.
He had to treat them as equals and let them take the lead when the time was right.
I just don't think we really saw this growth and development that he speaks of. I feel like it was all words. I just personally don't think we saw it.
I'll tackle the paperwork in the morning. Can you find your own way out? It was, as always, enlightening. I have no doubt we'll meet again.
Okay, good. Good, it should still be him. Farewell. Oh. Goodbye. Bye-bye now. The mask. Somebody's gonna pick it back up. You killed Aaron and Kate? Chains. Oh, you did keep. So you did keep what's his name on. Somebody's gonna pick up the mask. No. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're going with what? The entity, like Michael Myers entity level with this?
The chain of events are still unclear at this point in time. What we can confirm is that a little after 7:30,
she had bananas on her? That's not a banana pin. Ignore it.
The police were called and quickly arrived on scene.
18 more bodies.
The survivors are part of a film crew, Lonnet Entertainment, the team behind the Architects
They
of
ruined it
Murder
with that.
docuseries.
Fuck, man.
It seems
He's
as
not
though
like
they
an
got a little
unkillable
too
entity.
close to their subject material, and some of them, sadly, did not survive. Thankfully, their ordeal is now at an end.
It's not just the anchor in the chest, you guys.
Remember how my video went
He was
viral?
chewed up by
How could we forget?
He was
you
chewed
bring it up
up.
every chance you get.
Just listen to this. I got enough views to win a competition.
What did you win?
An all-expense paid trip to an island resort for 5.
Now I'm interested.
Yeah, Mr. Dumet says they're gonna send a limo and everything. This is gonna be so much fun.
Oh, you see him in the look. You can see him in the left. He's not like a Michael Myers entity. I don't know why they're like doing it like it's a I guess maybe maybe that's the whole thing, is maybe it's trying to be a supernatural killer. I guess. Have we? I mean, yeah. I mean, we've dealt with aliens, right? I guess we have dealt with some other. Oh, my quartet. It's more like Jason, yeah. This rendition with these guys. There's more post credits. Okay. I like these guys. Where do you think he was getting all the mannequins? Just a factory? Just like Amazon? Also, Chris, thank you so much for 5 months of continual support and welcome back in. From Home Depot. I have so many problems with this one. They're half the man I used to be. Okay, so I know there's post-credit scenes, so I'm gonna keep one ear in, but I will say I enjoyed it. So don't take me saying I didn't love it. But yeah, I'll do a tier list for them. Yeah, we saw Anna, I think we saw it yesterday after you left. But yeah, it was the space one. It almost feels like Expanse or something. Yeah, I'll put this back in once I see that we're doing it, but no. I have so many issues with this one, even if they're going at it from a supernatural kind of standpoint, like Jason or something, right? Actually very similar to Jason, right? Jason had some other things too. I mean, he literally kept his mom's head at one point, but Bates Motel-ish, Jason-esque. Also, I think my issue with it is there really, to me, was very little dialogue in it. And I also felt like that might have been the least amount of interactions, and outside of controlling the character, that might have been the least amount of QTEs we ever had in any of these. And even the part, like, do you guys remember, actually, House of Ashes did do one thing really well at the very end. Everything, you're switching back and forth between the characters, and it adds to that suspense. This one didn't really do that until you're on the boat, and then all of a sudden it's like going back and forth, and it just didn't feel the same. I felt like we just had such little introduction to the characters. I don't feel like I knew them at all. I feel like the growth that he talked about at the end, I could not like really see. I could see it in some way, but it just didn't feel like we got there with the characters. So your thumb should thank you for the amount of QTEs. I feel like this season peaked with House of Ashes. So maybe at some point in time, I'll need to go back and replay House of Ashes because I don't have fond memories of it. And maybe I should go back and give it another chance because that was played. I think it was played before I went full time. I like the longer games Until Dawn and Quarry more. Oh, I love Until Dawn. Yeah, Nico, by the way, hi. That was the most discount Jason slasher, to be honest. It was a bit drawn out, and then also most of the action to me felt compressed in the very end. There was and I think that's why our first interaction with the killer was with Erin, to be honest. And then you get her killed right away. I don't know if I've seen them be that unforgiving right off the rip. Am I gonna stream Spider-Man 2? No, I gotta play Spider-Man 1 for you guys. Y'all haven't even, so I did 40% of Spider-Man 1 years ago, I think 3 years ago now. And so I need to go back and play that one before the new one comes out, but I know there's a new one. Yes, the sweat is gonna come back, don't worry. I'm getting her to remake, so if you guys are missing any of the emotes, of the me emotes, they are getting remade, just done by her. The string quartet was fabulous. Sounds like a 9 out of 10 for a review. No, I feel like they're rushing these games these days. Absolutely. I mean, to be honest, it's not the worst plan because they're games that a lot of people are going to buy because they like the experience of it, I feel like. So why do you really need to put out quality? It's like the ideal slasher trashy films, right? Like we don't watch them because you know they're going to be fantastic. You watch them because it's like it's just like what you do. I don't know. Slashers can sometimes be great because they aren't so good. And I feel like they don't have to put a lot of effort into them because people are still going to buy them. We almost want them to be bad in a way. Yeah, I mean, I definitely, when it comes to games, when it comes to movies, I'm only investing like an hour and a half. When I'm investing like 4 or 5 hours and I'm sharing the experience with you guys, I'd like it to be a little bit more higher quality. But yeah, it feels like a video game version of popcorn flicks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're redoing the emotes, modernizing them a bit. They're going to burn out like Telltale did if they don't manage. I hope with season 2, they slow down and take a little bit of time to maybe develop more of the, like, I think this would feel 10 times scarier if I really felt like I was connecting with the characters. And it wasn't the characters they created. I loved the cast in this one. This was actually a really good cast. It was an interesting, like, team. But there's just so little dialogue, I feel like, compared to some of the other ones. It will be interesting to see where they take this direction, because I also think that my only thing with it too is if they're going to be made at this production level and be pumped out every single year, $40 for one-time playthrough. I mean, I get some people will go back through for a completionist run, but I'm never gonna, I don't see myself going back unless I forget it in like 6 years, you know? Why evolve Pokemon when you can make the same thing over and over again? Call of Duty. Andrew, yeah, I mean, what they're doing is working for them, so I mean, they're still getting people to enjoy them. I guess it's kind of like a slasher film. I don't go to it because I want quality from it. I just go to it because it's kind of like a fun one-time watch, you know? The Gwent standalone. I don't think season 2 will be like this. I don't think it will be till this time next year. Yeah, because this is the first year that they haven't put something out. So I would assume that next year is when they're going to restart it. I don't know how many years we're going to see in between the seasons. That will probably set the pace for it too. Maybe the devs were trying to capture the campiness when you get with slasher flick. Absolutely. And I think it's not a bad idea. I just think that you've got to take into consideration the audience. And I think gamers love a good quality story. I think that it just takes people kind of switching their mindset to being like, okay, this is just like a one-time kind of, I'm just going to consume this like popcorn flick like you talked about. Also, Aries, thank you for the 100 bits. It's one of the issues I have with the publishers. Most of them just put a deadline to take advantage of the sales instead of letting developers work as long as they need. We've discussed this at length before too, but yeah, especially when you have other people fronting the cost of it and you have shareholders and you have people that want to see results, they're just looking at the numbers. They're not going to be looking at it being a good quality. It's like being business or being quality driven. They're going to go for the business side of it. Okay, hold on. 40 bones.
This is Commander Stafford, the forward reconnaissance vessel Cassiopeia. After successfully rendezvousing with a Charybdis marker, we have detached the booster ring and spirits are high as we make our final approach to Tau Ceti F. The ship has suffered a hull impact, but damage is minimal, and our technicians are restoring full functionality.
This is Thomas Carter. Something's wrong with Sims. She's trying to kill me. I think...
Does anybody else feel like...
Transmission will be broadcast from orbit around humanity's future home.
Humanity's future home. Dark Pictures, Directive 8020. What? Event Horizon. I was literally going to say Event Horizon game. Yes, I was going to say Event Horizon. I think this is going to be terrible. I think that you need to go in expecting something like Event Horizon, and then I'm going to tailor my expectations. No, I'm not expecting aliens. I'm leaning towards Event Horizon, kind of like, yeah. A space one. I do like that they're taking it to space. I think it's kind of cool to see something like that. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, I think not an Event Horizon game. I know. Well, it looks a lot like that. Spooky Mass Effect, spooky Starfield, anything that's space driven. Madness will definitely occur. I think that I'm enjoying that they're going to be heading to space on that one. I wonder what the rest of the series will be, because it'll be kind of weird to start with space and then go back to something else. So sad I only got to see a couple hours with this look. It's my favorite one so far. Is it? Wait, have you seen the Chuckies and everything? Congrats on finishing the game, heading to bed. Have a great one, AJ. Thank you for all of the support and the donation earlier and the 100 bits as well. Yeah, guys, we're going to be changing gears. We're going to be playing Chicken Feet. If you guys have never seen this game, you guys are in for a real treat. A real feat. Yeah, I'm expecting sci-fi without the sci. It's just going to be fiction. No sci-fi. I feel like it's going to kill people, though, if they butcher that, because people love space. They love sci-fi. If they butcher this, oh. But I also feel like sci-fi, to me, even when it's done horribly, it's still enjoyable, you know? Like, there's something still mesmerizing about space. Machu High, by the way. Under the Waves. I have, isn't that by, oh my goodness. Isn't it by, I'm blanking. I know this. Chicken Feet. Chicken Feet. Or Chicken Feed. Quantic. Yeah, isn't it by Quantic? Quantic's still working on the Star Wars game, right? Coyote High, by the way. I think they're still working on the other one. Hopefully this changes, not because they're running out of ideas or something. I doubt it. I mean, look at how, like, I feel like there's always new horror movies coming out. I feel like when it comes to genre like this, the sky is the limit. You can always make something spooky, or you can always take a bunch of pieces from other things and mix it together, like they've done in a lot of these. You ever plan on playing the other Silent Hill games? Yes, I do. I actually was trying to play Silent Hill with you guys, but it's actually really difficult unless I were to do the thing, not capture it. What am I thinking? I'm blanking on a lot of words today. Simulator? No, emulator, unless you did like an emulator. Have you played the Beyond Two Souls? I have not played Beyond Two Souls yet. I have not. Do the thing. Wasn't Dead Space part of Spooktober? Did I talk about that a long time ago? I don't think so. So I think the direction I want to do is just kind of have a relaxing rest of our Tuesday. I think we're going to do Chicken Feet. If we have extra time, we'll do Stories Untold. And then Thursday, I think we're going to start with Liza P. I really want to play Liza P. Ever plan it? But yes, I would like to do the other Silent Hill games. I think where I ended up landing on this, you guys, and also Crystal, welcome in. And thank you for the follow. And thanks for the, yeah, thank you. Silent Hill games, all of these games, you guys, I just don't see myself as somebody who only plays spooky games just during October. I feel like that was my intention originally, but I would rather just kind of like piece in or like throw in a little bit of a scary game every once in a while to begin with, because I also can recognize that not everybody likes scary games, and I don't want to just dedicate an entire month to that. I've done that in the past, and I think it can be a little bit exhausting when you're sticking to just the one genre all month long, and if you're going to play them throughout the year as well. I hope you get a heart rate monitor for Thursday. I hope it comes in time. It's supposed to arrive tomorrow, so I reordered it. It's supposed to arrive tomorrow. Blue Knees Alert will be up this weekend, and then also the merch is launching on Sunday as well. The spooky merch is launching. Yeah, Crystal at London. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Crystal as well. Crystal, I hope you enjoy the sub and the emotes. Considering their willingness to release these, hold on. The willingness to release this means they'll be pumping them out for a while. Well, and also you got to remember that if they're already putting out, if they're going to come out with it next year, did they confirm when? Did they put a date with that? I don't think they did, but I bet that's going to release next year. So they've probably already got at least the 5 ideas in the works. Is it 4 or 5? I think it was 4, right? Yeah, 4. Delivery drive, you were watching. We're always watching. I'm always watching you. Aquila, have a good one. Thank you so much for hanging around. No. We're not doing Madison. So I think what we'll do is go ahead and switch over to Chicken Feet. And we'll do Chicken Feet and then we'll go from there. But yes, I think we're going to start officially Liza P on Thursday. Not Liza. What do you do? How did I get these scars? What did you use to do the scars? Oh, literally, just a bunch of different makeup. Honestly, like eyeshadow, fake blood, just a little shading. Yeah, Crystal, we do a different makeup look every single day in October, so it's a lot of fun. We're doing Madison. No. Do you guys y'all want to pop back into Madison for a second? No, I think I've uninstalled it for a while. Let's finish Chicken Feet. And if we finish Chicken Feet, maybe. No, I couldn't do Madison again. I really couldn't. That game was so horrifying. And also, y'all would want a heart rate monitor for it again. I don't think anybody wants to see that again. Okay, guys, with that, that is the end of Devil in Me. Real quick, let's go ahead and rank them. So this is based off of, y'all gotta remember, this is based off of like pre-going full-time and everything. And so I always talk about this, but I genuinely just don't feel like I gave games a good shot when I was like playing them with whatever the scraps of my brain were after the workday. So I don't know. I'm gonna say, so let's not include Until Dawn and Quarry. Let's just talk about the Dark Anthology series. Why did I like Little Hope so much? Was it an atmosphere thing? Was it a Salem thing? I don't know. Mitch, thanks for the follow, by the way. And also Alpha with the hydrate or the posture check. Bibs, hi. I don't know what it was. Everybody says Little Weak. Little Hope is the worst one, but for me, that was my favorite one. Oh gosh, okay. This one might take last place. I think this one is last place. No, that's okay, Darpass. There's only 4 to rank anyway. But I appreciate that, thank you. I liked Little Hope. Do I need to go back and replay it? And is it because Kenny was in it and all I picture is him getting his balls bit by the spider? Is that what's in my head right now? I know, Blue Dynasty, welcome back in. Little weak thumbs have little hope. Like, was it the characters? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with number 1. I don't even remember Man of Medan. I'm gonna say, I have to stick with Little Hope being my favorite. So I'm gonna go Little Hope, House of Ashes, Man of Medan, Devil in Me. That's what I'm gonna go with. House of Ashes was good. If I take my like annoyance of hearing acronyms that I heard a lot, then yes, then I would definitely say I think House of Ashes was pretty good. And Salim was one of the strongest characters, I think, in any of them. So I can stick with that. Didn't that have Ashley Tinsdale? Little Hope was good, but the ending was really bad. I can't remember the ending for it to save my life. The writer was the same for Man of Medan and Until Dawn. Yeah, for this one, or do each of these have a different writer as well? Rain Man Honeybee, never seen. What is that called? Is it Road Trip? Oh my goodness, what is that one called? House of Ashes is the only decent one. I think I was just annoyed by certain, like, really only me kind of things. Little Hope had interesting plot twist, but it would be, in my opinion, more fitting into an actual movie than making a game. Some of these would play better as like an hour-and-a-half horror movie than a game. It was a lot of the military verbiage. Yeah, I don't miss it. That's what I'm saying, Brad. Brady, by the way, I'm glad like somebody, I think also Overzealous was kind of talking about that. It was just like, it's such a specific odd thing to like hate a game for or dislike it for, but I feel like you just get tired of hearing it. Jan, by the way, welcome back in. Oh, but what was the other one? But then you have games like Mass Effect that can't get FOB right. FOB. Like what? Oh, FOB and Crate, yeah. Crate already knew. We're the Millers. It was We're the Millers. As if anybody would ever. From what I remember, I'd probably agree with that list. Yeah, so I'm sticking with that. I do think Devil in Me is the weakest. Did anybody find this one to be the weakest one of all of them? Because I nitpick things that aren't actually true or just salty memories. Braddy, I know I'm starting to sound like a jaded person, but Jan, by the way, hi. Yes, it is Kastaclysm. You did too. Yeah, you did, Sarcasm. Rick, what is your listing? You're saying, Devil in Me's the worst. Devil in Me. What were some of the things that you guys disliked the most about this one? Did anybody else feel like it felt the emptiest out of all of them? Diane, your ranking was the same as mine. Devil in Me was worse. The worst. G. Cali, hi. Gaming. Devil was the worst. This one was the weakest, I think. I thought it was better than the first one. The boat one. Man of Medan is, yeah, I can't remember that one. I remember not liking it very much, though. Do you think that these games are better played with another person? Because also then you're joking around and you're just having fun with it, you know? I think it's got to be better. It's got to make it like 10 times better. 100%. I think you splitting it into 3 didn't help. Splitting it into 3? 3 days? You think so? You think these games are better when you binge them? I still get scared in co-op. I'd still get scared in co-op. Absolutely. Absolutely. It was weak in story. I never looked at those choices. Wait. I never looked over... Oh, the choose your own books. The choose your own. Froggy, welcome back in. How'd you know? Vapor for the experience, but not for viewing. Ah, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, when you have two people, well, anytime you co-op, it can get a little hectic when you're co-op streaming. Absolutely. Depends what you want out of the game. If you want intensity, scariness, best alone. But if you're joking around, I think that these are kind of something fun to do when you're like joking around with it. I think that's why I tried to keep the humor kind of light with it, and I just kind of like nitpicked the interior design or something, because if I take it too serious, that I think I'd lose enjoyment of it. The choose your own ways. Okay, I gotcha. Choose your own adventure books were great. They got me hooked on reading as a kid. I don't remember the choose your own adventure books. I don't think I ever did one of those. And Tom, welcome back in. I like watching co-op players bickering and getting each other killed. I would never bicker with my co-op partner. I don't know what you're talking. I never do that. That's crazy. Toss me. I think we should just toss him.